Hello everyone and welcome back to the Paper Mario playthrough. It's been a while for us, but it has been pretty...
To be fair, I have no idea what's happened before this, so let's find out.
It's been pretty much the same amount of time between every other part, but the last time we recorded a part was about 3 months ago, just because we've had other things going on.
Yes.
It's nice to get back to it though, because I love Paper Mario, as we said, and this is probably one of the best sections in the game for me. It has some of the best jokes in it, and like... it's just really solidly written, and I love it. And in a minute, we're going to see a character that we met the part before that, and he's going to have exactly the same problem that he had before. But this is actually, in this Pete section, is probably one of the most infamous because of how annoying a child could find it.
Right.
And like, okay, like it doesn't sound. If I told you what it was now, it would not sound hard. But it is really difficult if you're like, when you're 7. I was 7 when I think I finished it, got to this bit.
Yeah. And
I had to borrow a clock for it. And you'll probably, can you kind of guess what you have to do when you see this character? Remember, it involved a cake last time.
I remember.
We had to give this guy cake when we were Mario, but we got someone else to cook it.
Right.
This part, we're going to cook it for him. Now, George, why do you think you need a clock for it?
Oh dear. Okay, fair enough.
I had never cooked anything when I was 7 years old, so I had no idea what I was doing. And you do another mini game like this in Thousand Year Door, but for my money, it's easier in that.
Okay.
Don't know if it was just because I was older.
Yeah, that's probably all it is.
But I'm like, even now, this mini game is ridiculously easy, but I have a compulsion that I need to time it, just because I'm always afraid I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, hope you like my pro stealth skills. I never ever get caught when I'm doing these sections.
Nice. Did you actually get caught and just did it out at some point though?
No. Oh yeah, I went in the wrong door though. You go in that's either
too stealthy for your own good.
That's the next one you have to go into when you do the next Pete section. That's the one you have to go into.
Right.
So like this door here, the one that we just walked past, that's the one to the entrance of the castle. So we're pretty much on the ground floor now.
Okay.
So we can get out nearly.
Pretty cool.
Hopefully this is the right one. There we go.
Back at home.
I hope you like those pixelated eggs in the background there. They look like onions to me.
It does look a bit odd.
I'm glad that he found that instantly.
Yeah.
I love how adorable is that, him reading that. I love it.
What's so special about it?
I was just gonna say, as a nice little in joke, I would have loved if she said something about making a similar cake for Mario once, as a joke for Super Mario 64, which she says in the letter she's gonna make a cake, never does it. But you know what I mean, that would have been a nice in joke.
Mm-hmm.
So what you have to do is Twink is gonna tell you what to pick up basically, and you pick it up in the order he tells you to do it. So hang on, yeah. Mix and whip. Stir, whip, whip, stir. You have to, every time you do something, he gives you the option to start over just in case you fucked it up. Because if you get all the way to the end and you've messed it up, you have to do the whole thing again, but he gives you the option just to start again.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can imagine that getting a bit annoying otherwise.
There's not really a set amount of stirs you have to do for that. Yeah, put flour and butter, so you always need to put it in the order he tells you to do it.
Right.
I don't know why that would matter in cleanser. I don't know why that would matter in particular, if I'm perfectly honest, but it's just the way the game lets you do it, I guess.
Yeah, puts the structure into it.
Stir, whip, whip, stir. By the way, I love the fact that when you go up to the butter, you get you're pretty much picking that up, but the object still stays there in the background. See, it doesn't actually take that long. We're nearly done. And I love the fact, by the way, as a nice little thing, it doesn't make you stir it again, so it just does it for you.
Cool. Yeah, you've already done that challenge, so... Oh dear.
It's quite short, so you have to bake it for 30 seconds exactly. And there is a frame of, like, fucking it up. So you can go over 2 seconds or go under 2 seconds.
Right.
But it has to be within 30 seconds, basically.
Yeah.
The reason is, it doesn't tell you when it starts. Like that, when you first play that, you don't expect it to start. Then you expect it to go 3, 2, 1, bam, like that, and put a timer up.
Yeah.
I should have skipped this because it is just 30 seconds of silence. But you can see why this would be quite hard for like a
That's
child.
how I make cakes as well. I just stare at the oven
Look at Twink.
and use my laser eyes.
Well, like Twink.
Yeah.
He's really enjoying that.
Yeah.
In fact, he's kind of getting down to it. This is when you start contemplating why you do Let's Plays for a living. Oh, the cake's done!
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Oh, awkward.
Almost went to that weird place again.
Be like, if I put my head in the oven, do you think I'd die? Yeah, so like you've cooked it.
What temperature would my head need to go on?
How hot would my head need to get before it explodes?
Well, it's a fan-assisted oven.
How big an object can I put up my bum? So we're pretty much done. All we need to do is put the strawberry on it now.
Nice.
One fucking strawberry.
Looks like a pretty big strawberry, to be fair. But it's free all of a sudden.
Well, it was, you made 3 out of 1.
It did say it was a special cake.
By the way, you don't need to take this to Gourmet Guy. Watch this. No edits were involved in this. Yeah, it just warps you back there. Can you imagine the frustration if you'd cooked that and then got caught?
Yeah.
I think they'd know that if that had happened. Yes, the man has wasted away to nothing. I think that waistband's wasted away to nothing. Yeah, he does exactly the same thing he did before. He just goes mental for it.
It's quite surprising he asked for like a kind of healthy cake. A strawberry cake. He didn't.
It's got sugar, butter and cream
It's
in
still
it.
got strawberry.
It's got
like-
what? It's got 3 strawberries on it, George.
It's not like, you know,
Yeah,
insane
It's
chocolate
not that
cake.
healthy. It was in the oven for 30 seconds. It's probably still rock hard.
Give you the shirt, that way. Rock cake does not start off hard, it goes hard. It's a liquid.
I don't.
Fucking hell.
I meant to shut up. I meant the other. Whatever. I was thinking of
It's your
frozen food.
speciality, fucking rock cakes.
Oh, stone sours. I was thinking of frozen food. Like it starts off rock hard. I'm trying to cut this mince up. It's just not fucking happening.
Jeez.
I love this line from Cammy Cooper, by the way.
Thank God we don't do a cooking channel.
What's that? Cooking channel. I love that she's like, oh, that's that delicious smell. I want some. Then immediately realise that Peach is there and like,
Yeah.
go back to your room. Yeah, so the reward for helping him was getting the location of the next star spit, which is on Mount Lava, which I have a bit of a soft spot for because it's, I don't know, there's something really charming about it, and also it's home to the Yoshis. We're gonna eat a fuckload of Yoshis. In fact, including an overweight one. Hello, Sailor. I'm pretty sure we already made the joke about him loving semen. I'm sure we've already said it.
Probably.
If not, there we go.
Done, yeah.
Rated R, Paper Mario. Drive safe. That's a nice little star spirit like you did in a place like this.
The wrong side of town.
Oh, this is getting a bit like Jimmy Savile, isn't it? Because he's an older, more experienced man, and that's a child, pretty much. Yeah, no.
Even the stars don't break away from them. No one's exempt. No one.
Muscular thinks he's the law. I am the law. Wow, I taught him muscular, and he hit on me. Better lube up. I love that Mount Lava on Lava Island.
There's lava there.
Thanks.
Yep.
Could you not fly over there, grab it for us, and come back?
No, that's too easy.
It's like the Lord of the Rings thing, isn't it? Why didn't they just use the eagles together? But you're missing all the point of the journey. The journey is the story.
And that's the Lord of the Ring fans.
I thought you said Lore of the Ring then.
Lord of the Rings bombarded our channel.
Is that a pun? Lore of the Ring. Do you get it? if the lore of the story, Lore, lore. Yeah, bought a new badge, FP Plus. We got
Nice.
some more FP. I don't tend to use the FP Pluses too much because it's just, to me, you might as well just power up your flower points and heart points. There's no point doing that to me. I mean, I bought FP Plus. I don't know why I didn't use it. You can tell I haven't watched this back because I thought there was a reason for me buying that.
Yeah.
Then. This is the worst Let's Play of all time. That blue house in the back there, we're going to be going in there in a few parts' time. I've made sure that we cover basically everything we can while going through the stories naturally. So, like, for example, we're doing the star splits one after another in the last part and this part, so we're just going straight to Lava Lava Island. In the next part, I'll be going underground, exploring a little bit, showing you what's down there, what you can get.
Okay.
I'll try, when I eventually record Thousand Year Door, I'll try and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Ah, Colorado. Do you remember him?
Oh, yes.
I love Colorado. Look at his little mustache. He's got the same idea we have. He's heard of an ancient treasure on the island, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he wants to get there, but he doesn't know how. So there's this big lump in the ocean here, which we've got to ground pound on. For some reason, we've got to hurt it. It's a whale. By the way, watch this. I love that. I love the fact it just breaks the laws of any kind of reality to do that. And he keeps calling them a tuna as well, even though the tuna's about just tiny.
Yeah, my fish logistics aren't that good, really.
There's a pun. No. Oh my god, fish logistics. Logistics. I can't do it. Yeah, we have to go inside the whale and fix out his tummy problems. Also, a fun fact, you cannot fight this boss if you don't have what? It's impossible. Who dat? And that's an internet meme was born.
Yeah. Years in the making.
By the way, if you're wondering why I'm just standing there, I didn't realise that the cutscene had ended. I was just like, do I attack him now? This is also a bit of a fun fact. The only enemy in the game you cannot tattle. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because if Watt's not out, you can't see him. Because you need Watt to light the room up. Because there's no lights in the whale's stomach. And also it's a nice touch that all the boats and shit that are in it.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
this enemy has no HP, has no anything.
Right.
And he's quite hard to attack. I don't know what he's called because I keep skipping past the thing. He was used as bait. There's a guy, we walked past him a second ago when we were on our way to the port, saying that he tried to fish in the ocean using that as bait, and he just escaped into the whale pretty much.
Nice.
This is one of the more surreal enemies in the game. We've gone inside a whale's stomach to beat up something that's floating around. It's very surreal.
It's a bit odd, yeah, but
I mean, it's not no more odd than anything else in this game, but it's pretty fairy tale-ish, whereas the other stuff is quite grounded in its own universe, whereas this is a bit okay. There we go.
I like the design of the whale.
What, the whale or the little creature?
The whale.
Oh, the whale's adorable, isn't it?
It's pretty great. I'd have actually bothered to put bones and stuff on inside.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Especially because we're in a paper universe where it shouldn't have any bones. So if we go inside
paper mache or something.
Oh, that would have been so cool if they'd done that. Imagine that, little crumpled ribs and that.
Hire me, Nintendo.
It's a shame they didn't. Also, as a nice touch, any animals you see in this game aren't actually in paper. They're like that. Just a nice touch.
What newspaper do you think would be used to make paper mache for the whale?
It's got to be Pond of the Month or something. No, Pond of the Month.
Pond of the month.
Pond of the Month sounds like a magazine where about 3 months in they'd
The
start.
magazine would obviously be called Gone Fishing.
Oh god. The gay equivalent is the Gone Fisting, obviously, but the idea that it's funny to me you have a newspaper like that. It seems like the
Or
type.
duck hunting.
It seems like the type of newspaper that would run out of things to put in their Pond of the Month and start reusing the same ones.
Yeah.
They don't have enough
Or cause massive uproar. This pond was in it 2 months ago.
Editor's notes. Dear Pond of the Month, I'm a regular follower of your newspaper, and look at his eyes. I like that. That's a nice touch. As 2 months ago, it's your September 2016 issue. You had a pond that I sent to you from Hastings, and you've used the same one 2 months in a row now. Loyal fan, Dave. I know of all the best ponds in the southern England. Do you know what I mean?
Dunk my testicles in all of them.
I love the way the fishes suckle on them. See what I mean? The seagull is like shaped like that as well.
It's like that thing for your feet.
What?
Started going a bit Hagrid there.
What do you mean that thing for your feet?
You know that thing where you put your feet into a thing of water and like the fish are supposed to cleanse your feet?
I thought you were talking about you putting your balls in the water. I was like, what? Where do you put your balls into your feet? I understand frotting is popular in some parts of the world, but do you know what frotting is?
No.
Okay, look it up in a minute. Look it up now.
Oh, I think I'm good. I prefer my innocence.
See, that's what I love about it. It's so different from everything we've seen before. Not frotting. I mean, like, this area, like, it's a tropical island. It's kind of cool. And it's also kind of a Mario staple, because the 6th level of a Mario game is usually a tropical island, I think. So it's kind of keeping in with that tradition. Okay. In fact, thinking about it, the game kind of does keep to that tradition of Mario levels. Like, Area 1 is the grasslands, which is where Koopa Brothers Fortress was. Area 2 is a desert.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Is the ice levels last though, which doesn't really fit into the into it. But like, it's pretty consistent. Mainly, I like the fact that I'm actually thinking about it, I just realised maybe they made the first 2 environments similar to help relax people into it a little bit, even if subtly.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of what they did when they did Super Mario 64. Like, the first bit of music you hear is a remix version of the Mario theme to help kind of ease people in. That's quite clever, if a bit subtle.
Nice. It's not something you'd really think about if you were just going and doing it for the first time. But it's there.
Yeah, these fuzzies are actually different from before. Instead of just pressing A at the right moment to block, you actually have to press it repeatedly to get them off you.
Okay.
They're jungle fuzzies. A jungle fuzzy sounds a little bit like something I type into Pornhub.
I'd say it's a foreign STI.
What's,
something you'd get on a holiday.
what's the disease that's big at the moment? The Z something virus, isn't it? It's like the Ziva virus, isn't it?
I know what you mean.
But that's what it sounds like. Another word is the
I don't know, so I'm just going to call it the beaver virus.
The jungle fuzzy.
Jungle Fuzzy. Or like the shittest Pokemon card ever.
Game Freak are getting lazy. Jungle fuzzy. Jungle Fuzzy evolved into D's Nuts. D's Nuts evolved into a bunch of testicles being eaten by fish. See what I mean? Look at all the Yoshis.
Nice.
Speaking of fish, there's one over there.
Many generations of Yoshi.
Oh no, I just realised something really bad.
What?
We're going to get a partner next who's a fish, and all I can think of is her sucking on Mario's balls. It's not too far from the truth, to be honest.
Wow.
Colorado keeps getting beaten up by everything. I love that, by the way. If you attack him, he's like, why are you helping him?
I think we're doing pretty well on our mission to destroy every game. And our childhood memories of it.
Next the world. But like, what? I don't know what you want us to say. George was talking about dipping his balls in some water, and it eventually led up to us talking about Mario balls sucking his dick. Or sucking his balls, or whatever you want to say. These jungle shy guys are actually... they're no more difficult than the other ones. And again, talking about easing into stuff, I think they used one of the classic enemies to help you into this kind of jungle, maybe, to show that it's not so separated from the Mario universe. You know, there's Yoshis here. But that, again, the fact that they used a Yoshi kind of goes back to that Super Mario world, you know, when they went to Dinosaur Island.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like that a little bit, but I don't know, it all felt very interconnected. And if you look at the map, which I don't do in this game, but if you look at the map, you can see the whole world. This is like way at the bottom, and everything else is like all one land mass pretty much.
Fair enough.
If you can't tell by now, Colorado's going to be with us for pretty much the entire chapter. He's funny though. He's a good companion to have with you. He's genuinely very funny, and it's not like they've given you him for no reason. He's an explorer. He's here to get the treasure.
Yeah, it makes sense to the story, I think.
And he's also, you met him earlier as well, so there's already a sense of what kind of character he is. They just add to it. Like he's so obsessed with getting treasure that he runs into enemies that you have to save him from, and he does all kinds of crazy shit. Really.
Nice.
That's what I was trying to get. Okay, we saved him twice. He's not going to get into trouble. Oh, again. I love this, by the way. Look what he says. Fuck you. By the way, in the 30 seconds we've been away, stuff's gone down in the village. That music's pretty chaotic, George, but next time we are going to have to find out what the source of all this trouble is. They look pretty, that one looked pretty upset.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time in the Paper Mario playthrough.